Okay, so in this lecture we will talk about section clipping, we will talk about ISO clipping, and we will talk about creating the graph result of the analysis. So let's get started. So at first we will talk about section clipping. So to get section clipping, we will right click on the von Mises stress 1, and here in this option chart we can see that here is the option after the animate option we have section clipping. So let's click on section clipping. So here we can see it is showing us the sectional view of our model. Here in this first box right here, it is selected front plane. If we change the length right here, if we increase it right one, it will show us the sectional view of our model, and the section is created in 1 centimeter from the left. If we give it 1.5 centimeter, then we can see right in the middle the sectional view of the middle point has been shown, middle surface has been shown in this box right here. We can drag this arrow up and down to view different different view of the section. So if we want to change the plane, suppose for example we want to see the right sectional view or top sectional view. To do this, we will first deselect this one, clear selection, then we will drop down this bar right here and we will select, let's say, top plane. If we select top plane, the intersection will be shown from the perspective of top plane. It will take that this is the reference plane, and the sectional view will be shown from reference to that plane right here. Similarly, we can drag it up or down and we can see the sectional result of a certain surface of this model. So let's clear this right here, clear selection, and let's click on right plane. As we can see here, it is showing the right plane sectional view. So here we can change the direct angle of the reference plane right here. If we upgrade this, if we give it 5 degree, as you can see the surface has been now angled. It is angled reference to our front right plane. If we give it 10 degree, the sectional view will be rotated 10 degree, and we can drag it down, up, forward and backward as we want. So this is all about sectional view. And here we have other options also. Here the first option is checked. If we uncheck this one, it will disable the plane right here, and we can still drag it down and up. So we will select show this plane, section plane. Then the next option is show mesh on section plane. If we check this box right here, the mesh on that section will be shown. As you can see, the mesh is changing according to the position of the sectional plane. We will give it 0 degree. Okay. Then the next option is plot on section only. If we click it, then only the section will be shown. So this is all about sectional plot. If you want to show the result on a certain section of your model, this is how you can show it. So we will reset that and we will cross this right here. I hope you have understood the sectional clippings clearly. Now all this time, and the model has been shown deformed result. If we click on this right here, the model will be only show the stresses. It will not show the deformation it will undergo due to the stresses. So we will go with deformed result only. Okay. Now the next option is ISO clipping. So what ISO clipping does, if we click on it, it allows us to show the maximum and minimum amount of stress areas. Here the ISO value, we can select the value as we want. If suppose, let's for example, we want to show this area where the number of stress is 5.2 into 10 to the power 6 Newton per meter square. If we drag it up to right this point, 5.62, we can see here it is these are indicating where what amount the stresses are applied on this section right here. And then if we drag down this bar right here, we can again select the value we want to show the amount of stress. If we deselect this one and we check this box right here, it will show us the minimum amount of force applied or stress applied in this model right here. So this is all about ISO clipping. I hope this is clear to you. You can change your model and plot the result according to you as you wish. This is just for showing you the example. We can drag it up to this right here. So the least amount of stress areas will be shown. And so this is all about ISO clipping. You can play with these as you want. This is just for presenting the result in different ways. So the next option will be show the result as a graph, or showing the result as images. To do this, we will right click on stress right here, and then we will go to probe. So as you can see, the deformed model has been formed with original shape, So what it does, let's say for example we want to show the graph of change of stress in this area, in this red area. To do this, we will need to zoom into it. Then we need to select certain points. Let's say for example we are starting from this point right here. So it will show the node number of this point. It will show the X, Y, and Z location for this point, and it will show the number of stress applied to this point. Then let's say, let's example for select this this point right here, right next to this point. This is, and in this way we will select several points. We will select this point right here. Then we will select this point. We will select this point. We will select this point. Just drag them and place them as you want. Then we will. You need to zoom. The more you will zoom in, the more accurate you can attach the points. Let's say example, we will select this point. It's not taking the points. Here we will select this point. Now we will align them as we want. Let's zoom in. Let's place it here. Let's place this point right here. Now, and let's place this point right here. Just align them as you like. As you can see, it is these boxes are showing us the node number, the node location, and the value of stress applied on this node right here. If we drag down to this this bar right here, we can see report options. There are different type of report option. The first one is save as sensor. If we click on this, this will be saved as sensor. We will learn about sensors. We will learn about sensors in our next lectures. The next option is save. we can save these information as Excel files using this box right here. If we click on this save right here, you can see it is taking us to our folder, and it is save as type is Excel file. We can save it as Excel file or plain text file. These information will be saved. Let's click on save. So this information is saved in Excel files. The next option is plot. If we click on this, it will show us the plot, and the plot is nodal position and node number to von Mises stress. So this is the number of node, and this is the change of von Mises stress to the particular nodes. We can save it if we want. Let's click on save as, and it will be saved as CSV files, or you can select on PNG JPG file. We will select it as JPG file and click on save. So this plot has been saved. We can extract it, and now we will save it again, and we will give the name probe result 3. Let's click on save. OK. As you can see, the number of nodes are right here, and this is the amount of von Mises stress applied on certain nodes. So let's close it. Then the next option is save capture image. If you want, you can capture the image of these points right here, and click on save images, and it will show take us to this here right here, and you can save it as PNG or JPG file in your required file, and click save. OK. So this is how you can create different type of result and use it later as your reference. So this is all about probe and creating different type of plot. So let's just, if we click on from sensor, we will, as I said, we will talk about sensor in later. If we click on at node numbers, and then zoom in on this, and let's select these points. It is not showing us. Here we can select the node numbers. If we select the node number right here, it will take this node number. Then if we select the next node number and click OK, and then click on show image, it will show the number of force applied on that particular node. Here the number of node we applied on this box right here, the plot can be shown, or the result can be the amount of stress applied on this node will be showed right in this by using this box right here, using at node numbers. So this is we will talk about from sensors and unselected entities. Let's select here on selected entities, and let's click on this right here, and let's click update. As you can see, these the number of force applied on this entity are showing right here, and if we click on plot, as you can see, the amount of force changes are shown right here. This is the node number, and this is the von Mises stress on that particular entities. Let's clear this selection and select another entity. Let's select this entity, and let's click update, and then let's go to plot. As you can see, system study, nodal stress are shown here of this entity right here. Again, you can change the entity pair selection, and let's click this one, and let's click update. Now let's go to plot. This is the nodal stress showing on these circular entities. So this is all about plotting, and this is all about how you want to present the result of your study. I will not longer this right now. Now in our next class we will talk about, let's just first close this. And in our next class we will talk about displacement, what is displacement does, and then we will talk about strength, strain. So this is all for today's class. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next one.